Hey guys, Bus824 here. Well, as you know, anyway guys, since then I've got a drill press vise. The cavities are a lot more consistent. The drill holes are a lot more accurate. As soon as I get a chance to go to the range and fire these, I'll be happy to let you guys see what the results are. Other than that, that's kind of what I'm working on. So I'll be back with you guys in just a short few. Alright guys, this is my setup for making my cavities. Right now I've just got a bit in here to help me align the center of the mold. But here in a quick second I'll go to the drilling process. Okay, first step is an 1/8" hole. And that goes through my base plate here and a little bit into my mold block itself. Next comes a 0.76" drill bit. This will be my actual core bit. Goes all the way through. That'll be where the lead actually gets poured through. In this step I've removed the backing plate. This is a 177 drill bit. And I've set to where I can only go a couple thousandths of an inch deep. So that'll actually make the part that fits the rifling. This bit is a .153. And that'll help us cut the cavity, which is going to be next with the cutter that I've showed you guys before. Alrighty guys, here's the final step. Cutting the extra pellet. Alright, now we'll see what we got. Alrighty, there we are. There's the cavity that just created. As you can see, it's quite a bit smoother than the cavities that I had on the other side. These two smaller cavities, this one for sure I know puts out 7.3 to 7.5 grains. The bigger cavity, it puts out 16. The others put out 10 grain and 11 grain. So I still have to cut a recess so that the pour spout of my lead casting pot will be able to lock in. And this is the base here. This is the hole that was just cut, and into that hole will sit the casting pin. This is made out of a 1/8" piece of brass rod with an 1/8" wheel collar, like they would use for holding the wheels on a radio controlled plane. And it has a little tiny set screw, so you can just slide however much rod through you want to make the correct depth of cavity to get to a certain weight. And I was playing with my casting pot earlier today, and I ended up with bunches and bunches of these little tiny 7.3 grains. And you've already seen the heavier weight ones. Some of these have quite a bit of flash on them. I'm going to have to clean that up, but if you can see it, it has a hollow base, it has a slight rifling ring on it, and that's where I cut the sprue off the nose. And we'll get them to the range and see how they fly in comparison to a normal store-bought one. But the backing there is actually held on with a pair of 1/4-20 cap head screws, and I drilled a hole in each end for that to bolt on, and it just lays in place, and 1/4-20 screws in on each end. This gives us a nice flat base. So that as we separate and reassemble the mold, it's already in place, and you can see the holes where the pins will go through. And they just slide into place like that. Once it's cast, you grab the piece here with like a pair of pliers, pull that out, and then the pellet falls out. And that's my bullet mold, or pellet mold to be exact.